Coming up next, a special sightings UFO update. One of our viewers captures startling footage of a UFO from his backyard in Southern California.
Life is just...
Internet documentation of sightings in Mexico demonstrates that home video cameras are revolutionizing the study of UFOs. Just recently, one of our viewers captured a UFO on tape and immediately sent it to us.
Well, when we first seen it, it was towards that area over here to the west, and it was moving real slowly, hovering and stopping, hovering, stopping. When it got to about this area here, it just zoomed that way real fast, and then it stopped and just started blinking on and off.
The Rosas family was enjoying an evening swim at their home in Fontana, California, when this UFO appeared to hover over them for about 4 minutes.
Look, it's moving fast now, isn't it?
It has 4 spots, Grandpa. Look at...
Santos Rosas describes the object as a glowing orange, square-shaped craft.
There's no way it could have been a helicopter or an airplane because it didn't have no strobe lights on it, and it didn't make no noise. To me, it was a UFO. There was no jet. There wasn't a helicopter. I know that. Well, we were stunned because we'd never seen anything like this before. And all my grandsons and my daughter and my wife, they couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I still don't believe it.
Is this light a UFO? The Fontana Police Department couldn't explain it, and a call to military bases operating in the area would not identify this sighting as a military craft. If you've videotaped what you believe to be a UFO, or if you've had any type of unexplained paranormal experience you'd like to share, our sightings investigative team wants to know.
To report your sighting, please call 1-900-740-SIGHT, 1-900-740-SITE. The call costs $75.
What is flying over Mexico City? Well, even the most skeptical of expert sightings interviewed agrees that the UFOs are manufactured craft with an independent propulsion system. What is in dispute is who is manufacturing them and who's flying them. The largest mass sighting anywhere in the world occurred over Mexico City on New Year's Day, 1993. Television and newspaper reporters couldn't chalk this one up to hysterical kooks.
We went to the building next door in order to tape the lights that all the people were watching. There were journalists and cameramen. First, there was one object, and then 2.
With that crucial event on January 1st, journalists throughout Mexico went from reporters to eyewitnesses. La Prensa is Mexico City's second largest daily newspaper. Reporter Genoviva Ortiz's account of the New Year's flap was front-page news.
I arrived at the editorial room around 3:30 in the afternoon when we began to notice a commotion among the people in the streets. The people were coming out of their homes, all the automobiles were stopping, and everybody was looking up at the sky.
A long time ago, there was this belief, I think among the media professionals, the journalists. But now with so many occurrences, we believe, and we accept things the way they are. Photos, videos, people's comments. They have shown us that something more exists, right? Not just us.
While the ongoing UFO sightings are headline news in Mexico City, they remain virtually unreported in the American media. Are we missing a rare opportunity to learn about long-term UFO sightings? Why are journalists here so nonchalant about the Mexico flap? Sightings brought several of the Mexican videotapes to a video engineer in Nevada. He uses the same image analysis computer used by the Department of Defense to enhance raw satellite data. Because of the sensitive nature of his work, he is asked to remain anonymous. His analysis of the tapes revealed startling details that Mexican investigators had not previously seen.
Initially, we took some time to look at a blow-up and enlargement of the object that everybody sees in the motion video, and happened to see a flash of light down in this area of the screen. We went down there and enlarged it, and we see something here that doesn't seem to follow the general geometry of the image. There seemed to be another spot right in here. This area in here was flashing or strobing occasionally. And here we saw, again, something that didn't seem to be sensible with the rest of the image. It's pretty much not anything that we can readily identify as an existing aircraft or helicopter.
Why are reporters in the United States disinterested in the largest continuing mass sighting in recorded history? Why do they treat as suspect tens of thousands of eyewitnesses and over 1,500 videotapes?
If you want to be really truthful and you believe this is real, you have to tell it. It doesn't matter if it's risky. It doesn't matter if they are going to tell you that you are crazy. It doesn't matter if you lose your credibility, if you are acting as an honest man.
As the Mike Wallace of Mexico, Jaime Muson has reason to be concerned about his credibility. But the mass sightings Muson has witnessed fuel his passion.
And many people was afraid when I started presenting this if I was going to lose my credibility. I am an investigator. My duty is to investigate, and my duty is to do it for the benefit of the people. If you have the courage and you believe in it and it's true, you will be supported by people. And to do that is very risky, and I know that's why many of my partners probably in the United States don't do that.
On balance, Muson and his colleagues throughout Mexico have not reported alien abductions, extraterrestrials disguised as DEA agents, or intergalactic ultimatums.